Hi and welcome back to Gin Fun at Wine Mastery. Welcome back to Gin Fun at Wine Mastery. We're here talking about normal, everyday, high street gins that you can just get off every shelf rather than the more specialist Profea. Profea? Not Profea.
I don't know.
Cellar,
yeah, or boutique, those nice boutique gin, craft gins.
Craft gins, yeah. So we've tried a Gordon's in part one, which we thought was really good actually.
Can't knock it.
You can't complain about it. There's nothing there to complain about. And now we're going to go on to a Bombay.
Bombay Sapphire.
Oh. Now I have to admit, I don't think I haven't hardly drunk any of this, only because at home the standard was Gordon's, and so if we were just having a normal, inverted commas, gin, it would be Gordon's.
Okay.
So, I'm interested to taste this one.
Well, I must admit, I have had a fair few of these because this is my other half's go-to gin.
Go-to?
Like the go-to gin, yeah. I mean, obviously we keep, we've got a good selection of gins on, but this is the one, you know, end of the day, he'll go, no, I've got that one.
At the end of the day, he doesn't like them earlier in the day.
Well, no, he doesn't get option, no. However, I do. But no, so I have had this bottle, but in all fairness, I've not had it neat, so I couldn't really.
Okay,
but
you're about to?
We are about to indeed.
Okay, let's give it a whirl. Literally.
But, well, yeah, and
now there's not a lot of difference in the subtle difference.
It's subtle, yeah. For me, I think there's more kind of alcohol coming through, but then it's only 40%, so it's only a tiny bit more, isn't it? So it's not, yeah. And I think it's quite as harsh on the orangey kind of citrusy nose. You say more alcohol, ethanol is it called? That kind of,
yeah.
You know, that comes through. But we are, you know, it's a hard spirit, so we're going to get that.
Yeah.
So that's our little taste.
There's definitely something else there, isn't there?
I'd say it's creamier. It's like not quite as. It doesn't taste quite as well as I said. That citrusy, or definitely orangey, isn't there? But there is a fruit. But for me, it tastes creamier.
Okay, I don't know what it is, but there's another taste there. I can't. Maybe it's not the orange and there's something else that's replaced it. But
for me, okay, I think the juniper's coming through a little bit more.
Maybe.
Which is more kind of. I would describe it as piney.
Yep.
You know, that piney kind of, which I think is stereotypical of a lot of the gins, but perhaps hidden under layers when you are looking at the more boutique gins. What we are looking at here that are the we'll call base level. Base level, is that?
Yeah,
is that?
Base sounds low, doesn't it?
Yeah,
it seems a bit unfair to them. The volume.
The originals.
Product.
The originals.
Yeah, the originals. Yeah.
Again, that is not nice. Almost perfumey.
Yeah. No,
a little bit more oily. Comes through that kind of a different mouthfeel, whereas Gordon's had that when you like have a couple of sips, you've got a licoricey kind of tongue coating. This is a more oily kind of coating then.
I was going to say, I think perhaps I was actually thinking that the Gordon's was sort of like a fresher taste, and perhaps because it didn't quite hang around quite so long as this.
Yeah, this is definitely hanging around on the back of the tongue, but not in an unnice way.
No, not in a nice way at all.
That's actually, I'm quite enjoying that neat.
Yeah, it's surprising, isn't it? Actually, again, these ones tend to be you see being used in cocktails or with gin and tonic rather than neat. You see many people actually sort of putting one of these across just in a glass.
No, and I've often said, look, you know, a mood thing again, but I will often have a gin neat to the block of ice in as you would do a whiskey. And I tend to find, you know, it gives that just a little bit more bite about it. And again, it is a mood thing. It's not something I'd want to be drinking out in the sunshine in the summertime, but you know. End of the evening with a book. Just have that, just taste. It kind of tickles your gums a little bit.
Yes.
But in a nice way.
Yeah. So we'll have it with tonic before we give it a score, shall we?
Yeah, I think so.
Let's do that. So let's just do a flip and we're with tonic. We're back.
What was that noise?
That was the flip.
Oh, all right, okay.
The after effects of the flip.
Okay. Would you like some gin with tonic
Thank
in
you
it?
very much indeed.
You're welcome, John. You're welcome. So yeah, now we've added a wee bit of tonic. Same tonic we'll add.
Yeah.
To the Bombay
Yes.
Sapphire. And we'll see how this kind of changes this one.
So again, obviously there's a slight sweetness. It hasn't made it smell as sweet as the Gordon's one.
No. There is a tad of gin in there. If you know what I mean, on the smell, you can get a bit of that gin through on that one. So it's fighting. It's fighting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that pine flavour that I've found on the time before. I think that's now become the predominant one in there. Not overly complex, not much. I won't say it's really rich, but let's for instance, if you were to order a gin and tonic anywhere, any bar or pub, in the world, and they said there's a gin and tonic, you would say, yeah,
that's a gin and tonic.
that is a gin and tonic.
Yeah.
I won't say it's overly complex. Mind you, that kind of piney woody, which is the juniper, I believe, that is kind of hanging around in there. So again, it's not, it's not unnice, not for a minute.
No,
and I imagine it'll be a fairly good price as well.
Yeah, I think it is. I mean, I think it's slightly more expensive in the shop that I went to, more expensive than Gordon's, but yeah, I mean, it's different and slightly different, subtly different. Compared to some of the craft gins that we've tasted, obviously it hasn't got quite the same complexities. But having said that, I guess that these guys are marketing their product to the mainstream, and you get too complex, it means quite a lot of people are not going to like it.
Yeah,
you get a niche where people are really going to like it, but they're obviously working on the 80-20 rule. Yeah,
well, they're looking at it's a marketing thing, isn't that? That's going to cover all bases.
Yeah.
Regardless of what gin you like, you're going to like that.
You are.
I mean, even as that's coming through a little bit more, it's coming through sweeter. The sweetness is going through there as well. So, I can happily knock through that.
So could I. So could I.
So looking at scoring thing.
Okay. Well, that's been going through my mind as you've been talking, and one of the things I think I'm battling with is that Gordon's is the one I normally drink, and that's the one I like. That's the one I'm used to, and this one is slightly different. And I was thinking of actually, I don't know why I quite enjoy this as much, but I think that's just down to my history of having so much Gordon's. So I think I'm going to score it the same as Gordon's, 75.
That's a good call. That's a very good call. I think because it has different. I don't know. There are different bits and pieces in there that I do like, but then I really did like the freshness of that Gordon's. Again, not overly complex. You knew it was a gin. That citrus that came through fully. This is a bit more ginny, if you know what I mean. Yeah, it's a bit more.
Juniper.
Yeah, a bit more inclined to what I'd believe a gin tastes like. And so that's a good call with your 75,
Yeah.
That's a very good call. Because I think I'm going to stick with you because I don't think I like it any more or any less than the Gordon's.
Yeah,
So I think that's a good.
Good. Well, so far so good. Both two brilliant gins. So we're going to go on to another sort of standard, the originals, as whatever we're going to call them.
Yeah,
Let's find a name for
the
them.
Trailblazers. These are the guys
Trailblazers.
that started it off, wasn't it?
Back in the 18th century. When I was but a lad.
Yeah, we're 42.
That was just the waist size.
Right, we're ready when you are, John.
Okay, so what are we going to go with next?
I think we'll go. Well, it's up to you. I fancy the. Oh no, we'll go Plymouth.
We'll go Plymouth.
We'll go Plymouth.
Oh, that's a
We'll go
problem.
Plymouth.
Okay, we're going to go Plymouth. Now, this really is an old one. I mean, in the days where we had wooden ships.
Oof. You remember him well, do you?
Oh, those were days. I tell you. We'll see you there.
Chin chin.
Chin chin.